Well, gender is a man-made concept, and sex is what you are, male or female. Yes and no. Yes, well, I think a lot of women have the same intelligence as men and can do the same jobs as men as far as in the corporate environment at the United States, like blue-collar jobs and white-collar jobs. But as far as like dealing with like firefighters, police officers, correctional officers, I think the women aren't as equipped physically and emotionally as a man would be in those fields. You're not allowed to say that preferably female or preferably male or large male or white male, black female, Asian person. It's just they always say they do not they hire. It's an equal opportunity whenever they hire. Don't discriminate against age, sex, or national origin or religion in America here. Well, there is there's discrimination against the females because they can't do certain jobs in the jail as far as like strip searching men, and we have a majority male population inside the Allegheny County Jail, and women can't do certain jobs. They can't work certain areas inside the jail, and we have a lot of female correctional officers, and we have such a small percentage of female um, offenders in the jail. There's less female prisoners in the jail than men by a large margin. We have 35 housing blocks in the county jail, and we have approximately 3.5 female housing units inside the jail. Well, because they have to make it fair for them too, for females. So they have to hire so many females there, you know. Yes, but they tend to not get as much respect as if there's a male correctional officer there. They don't get as much respect, or um, when there's a fight or something on a male block, the female guards don't seem to, they can't seem to stop the fights as well as male correctional officers. No, the male inmates do not respect female guards, no. Not as much as they would as a male guard, a male correctional officer. I think it's got a lot more favorable towards women now than it was back when I was a young boy uh, growing up. Back in like when I was a kid, it seemed like the mothers always stayed home with their kids until they went to school, and even while they were in school, they always were there for their kids. Nowadays, both parents work. I don't know if it's a social thing, or if it's like a necessity for both parents to work out. Because a lot of people have 2 or 3 cars. When I was a young boy, we only had one car. We didn't have no. We had five TV channels. Um, Maybe it's a little harder to make ends meet now than it was back then, and maybe we need more things, or we think we need more things than we did back then. I mean, we think we need more things now than we did back then to survive, such as like more cars, um, video games on the television set, more channels. Uh, Everybody has to have a car, that sort of thing. But I think the woman's role in America has changed a lot since when I grew up, which was in the 1970s. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, because like I said, I think children need their mothers there with them when they come home from school, and that's a lot of problem with the kids these days. They're not being raised by their parents and being raised by somebody else, or they're raising themselves, and they tend to go down the wrong path at a very young age. I'm sure it does, yes. Yeah. I'm not really sure what the actual numbers are, but I'm sure that it does happen, you know. Yeah. Yes, there's more women in the judicial system as far as like judges and stuff goes, and there's more women governors of states, and congressmen in Congress. There's more women in government. There's more women in different areas, all areas of work here in the United States. I think they're all the same, because they're all in the field where they can be bought by special interest groups and lobbyists, people that have money and can pay off these people. So they're all the same in my. I think they all intend. They all start off. They intend to be good, but they get sucked into the Washington way of things. You know, in politics. Oh, I think every individual has a different point of view there. So I think I can't really say that. I think that I can't really say that one group of people will think the same way, because everybody has a different way of seeing things there. You know. Well, we didn't really have as much access to the news as we do nowadays, as far as like online and a bunch of TV channels. So we were kind of I'm unaware of what the gays, the lesbians, and transvestites were going through at that time. Well, I was never really around gays and lesbians when I was a kid. Or back in those days, they weren't as they didn't put it out as obvious as they are now. It was more like a secret now then than it is now. It's like more open now about it. You know, and everybody know what they are, and they're proud of what they are. Yes, well, there's laws that protect these people from hate crimes, and you can't say certain things to them. So, yes, it has helped them out a great deal as far as their ability to show off what they are without having to worry about repercussions. Yes, yes, they are. Yeah, they're treated more equally than they ever were, because of certain laws and stuff like that that helps protect them. So yes, they are. They're more in the workforce. They're more. They show you that they're gay, and they're not afraid, not ashamed to be gay, as it was back then when I was younger.